Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And here comes the man with the lightning hands. It's Kid Galahad. He's 5'7" with a 66.5-inch reach. And facing him in this fight is Jesse Bam Rodriguez. What a force he is at 115 pounds. He stands at 164 centimeters with a reach of 170.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
So here comes Kid Galahad. His ring name was chosen by his trainer after a character played by Elvis. This bout, so much. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Galahad is rocked. And down goes Galahad. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Bam is hurt. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You were
Don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
And win this round. You had everything in the bag and now you've let him back into it. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him get back into this. You're better than
A little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work. Stay focused.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He blocks the hook. Jab misses. That counter shot lands. Nice job blocking the hook. And that hook misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Good round, you feel good? Good man, finish tracks.
I need you to go back out there.
That's all there. Good work out there, the job's working nice. Those what?
Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Bam is rocked. Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round, so...
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Bam is in trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The courage on display here is incredible. Nice counter shot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And win the round.
Great round, now relax. Good man, just saying it.
Listen, be smart when you go out. Just take the round off.
Relax now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot.
Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him.
Go up there and finish him. Just keep him on the end of that.
Boxing back together. Come on, you've let him back into the...
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back
Into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
and win this round. You had it?
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He misses with that straight left. Nice counter punch right up the middle. let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. Hold that thought! Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Good defense on that right hook. Galahad is rocked. A much better game plan here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Good man.
Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
I need you up there. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those ones
Back. Get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one rep.
for one shot at a time. Set him up. But you'll take him out. He's ready to.
Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back up.
But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go out there confident.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Good work.
Time for the 5th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Good defense on that left hook. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
His stamina is off the charts. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
And win this next round. You don't want to lose this.
What's he doing? The gap through the pair. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Come on, let him back into the fight.
You want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it.
Do to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Work out there, the jab's working nice. Those 1-2s.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Great round. Stay focused. Don't run it back into the fight.
On to the 6th round. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Catch and shoot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The jab doesn't quite connect. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. And he misses with that straight left. Incredible work rate. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Get out there and switch up. Get this boxing back together.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man, good man.
Job. Get back out there and win the round.
See the pair. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
Win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
Holding up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget
this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
Dude, good work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
Much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your box.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Go out there and finish him.
Round 7, here we go. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Beautiful counter shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The stamina is off the charts. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Looking to land the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. About these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Come on, breathe. You got complacent. Fight's
Nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. Stay focused.
You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
Smart. Good man, good man. Just saying again, don't change too
Smart when you go out. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe when you step in around. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about our round. Let's go out.
Don't move back into the fight. Great round.
You had round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Get into that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right time.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
I need you to win this round.
You out. Great work. Good man, good man. Just saying again, don't change too.
And we enter the 8th round. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They need to be careful and punch themselves out here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.